After watching this video, you will know how to get 3 things. 1. How to get quality intent leads every single day on autopilot. 2. A starving crowd begging to become clients. 3. Never worry about where your next client is going to come from. I will also share with you the revolutionary 3-phase business model that got me from being an overworked and underpaid business coach and agency owner to cash flowing $3,000 per day, working no more than 4 hours a day. I'll show you exactly how I went from 0, no leads, to my first $3,000 with a brand new offer in 30 days. Then I'll show you how I took that offer to $3,000 per week in 90 days. Finally, I'll show you how I scaled that offer to $3,000 per day in 6 months. So that whole transformation took a little less than 10 months. All right, let me ask you a question. Is this you? You've got a high ticket offer and you're doing all the right things. You're posting content on social media. You're sending DMs. You're offering people to get on strategy calls with you. You may even signed a couple clients. And now you're at a point where you are wearing many hats. You got to market yourself. You got to sell your offer, all while delivering results. You might even made it to the next phase. You might already be running ads to book even more strategy calls. And if you kind of like reach the end bus, you might already be at a point where you have appointment setters, salespeople, fulfillment coaches. Essentially, the model you are using is this. You're going from lead magnet to sales call to high ticket client. And if this is the model you're using, let me guess. A, it's not working like it used to. Or B, it isn't like it was promised by your coach. If you're anything like me, you're creating more content, send more DMs, take more sales conversations, spend more money on ads just to hit your revenue goals. Only challenge about that, you're already maxed out. The more clients you serve, the less time you have to grow your business. Your revenue likely hit a ceiling because the sales process is just too time consuming, or the business might be cash poor even though on paper you're doing very well. This was my reality in 2024 when I was overworked and underpaid and knew if I want to continue this, something had to change. Well, here's the deal. You, me, the entire high ticket club is experiencing the exact same problem. Why? Because the model we're using is outdated. How do I know? Because I pioneered the high ticket model in 2018, made and sold millions with it. I've helped the traffic and funnels clients to get more sales. I've helped the Andrew Cruises and the Cole Gordons to book more sales appointments through direct messages. And if those names don't mean anything to you, no worries at all. Just look at all the people who created and pushed this model back in 2018. Most of them are busted by the FTC for false advertising. Many others left the industry, pivoted to selling something like software, and a fair chunk isn't even around anymore because they simply burned out. So the challenges you're facing are not because of a lack of skill or really work ethic. In fact, you're likely already working too hard and know too much for where you're at right now. It's simply the symptom of an outdated model. Lead magnet, sales call, high ticket client. This model doesn't work anymore because of 2 reasons. Reason number 1, there's too much competition. Client expectations are through the roof because too many people got burned and trust is at an all-time low. Reason number 2, the entire model depends on sales calls. And let's be honest, who enjoys getting on sales calls with strangers in 2025? Beyond all that, the model was pushed 5 to 10 years ago, right around when the iPhone 9 was released, Trump was elected president for the first time, and Twitter was still Twitter, and TikTok just launched. Clearly, things changed. In 2024, a small group and I, overworked and underpaid coaches, consultants, and creators, worked on a new model. A model where the barrier to enter is higher, so not everyone's dog can compete with us. Naturally, shifting into a place where there was a lot less competition, the clients were better, the results are simpler, and profits were abundant. It's safe to say we cracked the code. The business felt like back in 2018, where social media was like a candy store, where all it took was a couple how-to social media posts and asking co-prospects house business to sell a high-ticket service. We're talking 5K, 15K, 13K deals sold to cold leads in a matter of days without a single sales call. So while everyone else was stuck with this model, lead magnet, sales conversation to high-ticket client, which really looks a lot more like this at this point in time, we are doing this. So what I want to show you right now is how I used that model to go from 0 to 3K per day, working no more than 4 hours a day in 10 months flat, and how you can get quality leads every single day on autopilot, a begging audience who begs you to become clients, and how to never worry about where your next client is going to come from. All right, so let's look at phase 1, from 0 to your first 3K. What's the foundation to actually making 3K a day, but work no more than 4 hours a day, especially if you are a solopreneur? It's a messenger-ready offer that eventually sells without sales calls, and one that requires less than 2 hours a week of fulfillment. So here's what I've done to accomplish that. I simply created a simple document that does all the selling for me. To date, I am selling the lead generator install, where you're going to be greatly disappointed. It's a simple Google document that runs people through exactly what we're going to do if they commit to the offer for 2K. Now, when I hit my first 3K, what I sold was the Lead Sniper community, which essentially does the same thing. It runs people through what we're going to do together, and it's essentially a $3,000 coaching offer. Now, this works for agency offers, consulting, coachancy offers, or just courses. Now, once that document is created, really all that had to be done is to get this offer in front of about 30 cold leads via DMs, content, or really whatever works for you. I personally did it via direct messages, which you can see here in the screenshot. Once I signed 3 clients, I started phase 2. All right, phase 2, going from 3K, a validated messenger-ready offer, to 3K per week. Now, things get interesting at this point because now we're having active clients, and one can easily get busy and overwhelmed delivering marketing and selling. We're trying to avoid the scenario where the more clients we get, the less time we have for anything else. So inside this business model, the way we avoid that is by turning everything we do, or that I did for my new clients, just into self-liquidating offers that got me more clients. So everything that I've created for my clients to date is available as standalone products that I can sell. So I simply told my first 3 clients I delivered a program through live workshops, which you can see here. And then I simply went out there and invited people, guests, new leads, to join the single workshops at an affordable price. Again, the way I've done that is through content and through DMs. Here is a specific example. I simply invite people to join the workshop. This in case was a $300 workshop, and we make a bunch of sales. Now, after that workshop was done, all that I needed to do is inviting guests to become clients by, again, sharing my Messenger Ready offer. You can see an invitation right here that I extended, and obviously this goes right back to the validated Messenger Ready offer, in this case, the lead generator. Now, after 90 days of doing this, I built a starving crowd begging to become clients. I didn't even have to extend an offer anymore. They were asking me to become clients, and I ended up with best-selling workshops where I knew that 10-15% of the people purchasing it will want to become a client. So I had great self-liquidating offers, got to 3K per week simply by converting at least one guest a week into a client, which then got me to the last phase. All right, phase 3, from 3K per week to 3K per day. Really, at this point, we have two proven assets. One, we got a Messenger Ready offer that sells without calls. And two, we got one or a couple proven self-liquidating offers / workshops, courses, or masterclasses that convert leads into buyers and then those buyers into clients. And those are proven to do that. So this is a great foundation to scale, because all that's missing at this point is simply more traffic sent to those self-liquidating offers, because since they are proven, we know that when more people buy those offers, we will get more clients. And here's the beautiful part. Getting that traffic can actually be automated, because we can simply reinvest the money we make from those self-liquidating offers into things like ads, affiliate, or really whatever the heck we want. When I hit 3K a day for the first time, I really just paid lead generators about $20 a day to get me 2 to 3 quality intent leads every single day. Here's what that looks like. It's literally just people going out there, identifying my most ideal prospects, contacting them with a highly personalized message, getting great responses on that, then leading with value, growing our email list, sharing a lead magnet. That lead magnet invites people to check out the self-liquidating offer, and then people check this out, they want to get converted, and we're basically getting a sale right by Jed. So at this point, I showed you how to get quality intent leads every single day on autopilot, a starving crowd that is begging you to become clients, and how to never worry about where your next client is going to come from. At this point, you have two options. You can go out there and figure it out all yourself, because this model is coming. It is a matter of time when it will fully replace the outdated old high-ticket model. You are absolutely capable to do all that yourself and crack the code eventually. The real question is if you have the time and enough energy to keep on dabbling around with the old model while integrating a new one. If enough is enough, I want to make you an offer where I'll help you install that model into your business in 72 hours or less for $17 flat. So on the website you are on right now, you can get the 4-hour consulting model course for $17 flat. If you would buy that at any other day over my website, you would pay anywhere between $100 to $200. So I want to run you through what exactly you are going to get. Essentially, for $17, you will get the complete step-by-step course and manual on how to go from 0 to 3K per day in record time. Essentially everything that I've shared with you over the last couple minutes. you're going to get my proven messenger ready offer templates for you to swipe so you can launch offers that sell without sales calls in 24 hours or less. You will get the exact scripts I use to get the offer in front of cold leads so you can get your first 2 to 3 sales in 30 days, even if you don't have an audience. If you have one, even better. You'll also get my workshop framework that turns client delivery into sales so that when you get your first few clients, you can deliver world-class results all while getting new clients in the form of self-liquidating offers. On top of that, as a bonus, you're also going to get my lead generator kit that gives you everything you need to get lead generators to send you 2 to 3 quality intent leads every single day for $20 or less. Essentially, you're going to get my whole enchilada to hit 3K days in under a year. Everything you need to implement this business model, to install it directly into your business, is waiting for you inside the 4-hour consulting model course, which you can get for $17 today. I truly hope you're going to pick this up.